so busy lately. He said, oh, no, it's fine. When you give me your number so that when you're busy, I can just give you a call. I was like, ufuna ukuyehla impundu wena. Ngathi kunomathembu bayisithi baleka ngenyawo zombili. Hayi, nomthetho ufuna ukuyehla impundu. Hayi. Ufuna ukudurusela phela, hayi.
Welcome, folks. Namhlanje siphethe uKhanya noKhanyisa.
You're not gonna say hi, brother. How you doing? You're not gonna.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Goodness. Sawubona Ntokozo.
Yebo, thula unjani?
Ngiyaphila unjani wena?
Ngiphilile mfethu.
Hayi no siphilile. So let me address wena again. Ntokozo namhlanje sikhuluma noKhanya noKhanyisa.
Oh shit! You don't say.
Yeah, sikhuluma noKhanya noKhanyisa. So uKhanya noKhanyisa are twins. They are 26.
Yes, they're very young. 26. Yes.
Yeah, very young. And we met them about a couple of weeks ago on social media. Shout out to Kuli for the introduction. So yeah, man, we're looking forward to the conversation. We tried to do this a couple of weeks ago, but someone was Moshela. I'm not going to mention.
So what I just wanted to say was, Uguti ilo, yabo. Are you aware that we are again the only ones that don't have names? Afanai. Today we have
as we continue with conversation, we realize Uguti, we absolutely do not have to have amagama afanayo ahloniphane nje.
Still we have uKhanya noKhanyisa, so omunye uyakhanya ngoba lo munye umkhanyisile. I'm just saying.
Okay, why don't we just let them in? Okay, let's let them in and engage with them. Okay.
All right. Okay, so gents, I guess let's welcome everyone. Guys, welcome to another episode of Life of Amawele. We have Kanyisa no Kanya. We've met
and me.
The four of us.
And me.
Yes, Tula is also here. Unfortunately.
Oh man.
So the four of us have done this before. We know each other quite well, but I feel like obviously I want to ask this question, guys, and I want you guys to obviously tell me your emotionally where you guys were, and how you guys took the news when Rengo Madlingozi closed his gap. Like, can we discuss? It's like,
oh my gosh, I didn't expect this. Yes.
Describe the emotions.
Answer that.
Emotionally, as a space. So we have Ukanya and Ukanyisa. So obviously one is in Cape Town, and one is in Joburg.
Actually, the other is your neighbor, right there.
Yes.
So yes, right here across the street, like next door.
Just here. So we've all agreed that we'll do drinks after the lockdown is finished. One of us, yeah.
And of course, I said I'd pay.
So Tula's paying, yes.
Yeah, of course.
We've got that on recording as well.
Got that recording as well.
No, but I had my fingers like this. When you lie, how do you have your fingers?
Yeah. You cross them, yeah.
Is it, yeah. Oh. Yeah. So don't worry, I'm paying.
So I don't know.
So, gents, introduce yourselves to everybody. Tell them who you are. Just a little bit about yourselves, and then we'll move on. Maybe tell us something interesting about yourself, and then maybe I can start. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
Let the children start.
So obviously my name is Dowozo Mkhize. I'm twins with Utula, unfortunately. I have nothing interesting about myself. I really have nothing. Apart from see, I've got nothing. I'm a horrible host because
I got something.
Okay.
Go for it, Tula.
Igama lami ubaba uMkhize, abangaziyo bangibiza ngubaba Mkhize ngoba ngiyindoda ehloniphekile. Konke la ngihamba khona abantu abavele bakhulume nami nje engathi bakhuluma nesipho ngoba bayazi ukuthi if benza njalo kuthola imali. Baningi ke bezama ukwenza into ezibhedayo la kumina balimale nabo. So ngiyanikhuza ke bafana abancane akudlalwa la. Umkhize mina ukhabazela umavovo ugcwabe umumbo ugubhela
Uthula.
Yebo baba, sikuzwile baba.
Before uqhubeke, bengicela ukubuza.
Yes, sir.
Guys, I feel like, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Njoba ubizwa ngobaba nje mfethu, why entabeni? Because obviously thina sihambile intaba thina.
Out.
Bafo ziningi intaba ngihamba mina yazi.
Like mountain hiking.
Ngivele Drakensberg. Ngahamba ngaya eCape Town. Ngayogibela le ntaba yase Cape Town abayibiza ngeTable Mountain.
Table Mountain.
Bafo ziningi intaba ngigibela mfowethu mina ngeke ungitshele. Hayi impela no ngeke ungitshele.
Okay, so Kanya and Kanyisa, let's hear from you guys.
Wow, that was a dope intro. I'm impressed. Okay, Kanyisa, go ahead.
You go ahead.
Okay, Kanya Ntshongwana iwele lika Kanyisa. Yeah, I studied PR, and most people who know me, they know me as the Twitter guy.
Okay.
I think that's interesting. That's the Twitter guy and other things, yeah, and other shows that I've appeared on. But most importantly, the Twitter guy.
The Twitter guy.
How are you the Twitter guy?
I'm the Twitter guy because I've decided to use my Twitter to share my views, not in a bad way, but in a good way, in the field I'm currently in.
Okay.
So every day, like, I always make sure that I post something about anything, but not to diss abanye abantu, but something that's constructive. And also, most people know me as Kanyisa's twin because I always talk about him all the time. So hence the Twitter.
Does he talk about you?
On Facebook, yes.
Yeah, he does.
But
So is it safe then to say that one is a Facebook guy and one is a Twitter guy?
that's safe.
Very safe.
Okay.
Very safe to say so.
All right.
Very safe.
A Facebook guy, tell us about yourself.
Okay. Igama lami ndinguKhanyisa, ifani yami ndinguNtshongwana. Abandaziyo bandazi njengewele likaKhanya. I'm in the hospitality industry. I'm a very good host. I'm a very nice and... Pardon me?
I'm saying, as you should, if you're in the hospitality industry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm well known of my kindness and of my cookings.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, you cook?
Pardon?
We are pega.
I'm a well cook.
Okay.
Okay. Should you simple?
Yes, irregardless of anybody's views, I'm well known as a cook.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nami, I'm known for other things. Nami, I obviously am known. You know, when I was growing up, they used to call me Uncle Sam because
Uncle Sam.
Yeah, my dick hung all the way to my ankles.
Oh, okay. Yes, you remind me of something also. I'm well known as Uput Madlisa. I'm the only, between the two of us, I'm the only person engaziwa ngokuthi ngengumthembu. Phela bangibiza ngesiduko sakithi.
Yeah.
What is yes, with my clan name? I like being called, more especially the ladies. Yeah, more especially the ladies. They call me Mthembu, but Mthembu Mhle, but Mthembu Buzubuz.
My beef is with Kanya, who's rolling his eyes all the way to his ass.
But you know, Mos, Kanya is gay. You know, Mos. You know, Mos. So he's doing all these things that they are doing there.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Today we're dissing each other now.
Yo, guys. Okay, fine. You know what? We've already started this thing. Yama relationships. Look, I think the last time Saskulum when you had something really interesting to say about you in a 7-year-old relationship. I was telling you, relationship.
I Australia, Pella, all the cousins have been saying, Kanya, please break up with this guy. 7 years. What is happening? We don't see him anymore. You don't post him anymore. What is happening? Please tell us, my brother.
How? Nifuna ukwazini. Angithi ngiyantshela ukuthi phela mina ngikwi relationship.
Yeah.
It's been 7 years. We started dating when I was in university. Yeah. So what do you want to know?
I want to know about the outsourcing.
Oh, yes.
Oh, so the reason why I was saying that is that for both parties to be happy in a relationship,
yes,
especially in a long distance relationship, parties need to consider outsourcing so that both parties can be happy. Bangazuba angry wena. Why didn't you call me? You were supposed to call me at 7. Outsource. When you outsource, both parties are happy. I'm happy. You are happy. We are all happy.
So, guys,
amen.
Now,
has the lasted this long? Oh my goodness! I hope he doesn't watch this though, because apparently I'm the only one who's outsourcing. Apparently, but I encourage it. Yeah, I encourage it. Yeah, I'm done.
So, guys, I now think, Uguti, is this now something that happens, or when I Kanya, is this something that should happen in all relationships, or is this like your relationship thing? I'm curious because I obviously want to understand if I can apply this in my relationship, because I feel like that was good advice. You know, you could save relationships. We could start a relationship advice thing called outsourcing.
Yes.
Yeah. I think all relationship needs this, because you know when it depends also on the individuals. You need to, if say for example, I've been in a long distance relationship for as long as I can remember. I'm a man, and then I need satisfaction. So for me to be satisfied as a man, when my partner is not here, when I see my partner once or twice in a year,
No.
the best is to outsource. You are not cheating. No, you are outsourcing.
Outsourcing.
Okay. Yini Paul that actually binds you, Nalom Jita, if it's I don't know what keeps this thing going on for 7 years?
I think it's for me, from both of us, because like we always like talk and reflect no matter how far we've been in the relationship, and are we still into each other. The communication is very important, and honest important. You sit down and you ask the person year after year or months after months, are you still in love with me? Do you still want this relationship?
Yes.
What attracts you to me? What is your isilungu sekhuwa yini ekubangela into yobana why are you still after there's going to be doubts, but when you have those doubts, that's the right time to ask your partner, are you still in love with me? What is it that you see in me that you still keep me as your partner? And those honest conversations, so that everyone can know where they.
So Kanyisa, let me ask you this, brother. What's your relationship like? Are you also outsourcing? Are you steady? Are you where are you at?
Thank you so much, Sir, for the question. Okay. For me, when I'm in a relationship, I'm in that relationship. It doesn't matter whether it's what was I going to say? It doesn't matter if it's a long distance relationship or what, but I prefer long distance relationships. And long distance relationships, they work very well for me. And for me, as compared to Kanya, for me, I make sure that we see each other twice a month. Okay. So long distance relationship works well for me. I'm not complaining.
And it is the Zulu girl.
Yes. Yay.
Oh, yeah, I love the Zulu girl.
Can we not miss?
Yeah, I love the Zulu girl.
Yes, it's the Zulu girl. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. That's the one. That's the one.
So this is the weird thing about, I guess I would say, Tula and I and relationships, because Tula and I always have like there's always space. Like I remember when I was in university, I was the one in the steady relationship and Tula was, right? And then, and then later on, he kind of settled down and I was
Yes.
So do you guys find that you guys do the same thing, where one is steady and one is not, or is it just like khona lo vele ezihlupha lo nje ongabambeki?
Imino hluphayo. Imino wayehlupha phela.
Usahlupha na.
Sisahlupha na gogo. Guys, can we?
But anyways, but
yes,
I guess also it's a twin thing, because now I've got my seasons where I'm like, Yasin, Yahlupha manje.
Yeah.
And then I'm tired. I just need a break. You know, it's
So it's strange how, so all of us, like, we met each other like just a few weeks ago, but I just realized that we actually have, what?
Wait, before just on while you're still on that, we met. How did you meet? Who initiate? What happened?
So Cooley Roberts introduced the four of us, well, the three of us, and then so Cooley introduced me and Tula to Kanya, and then obviously Kanya introduced us to Kanyisa, and then we said we were going to give a shout out to Cooley for this. So shout out to Cooley Roberts for bringing us together.
Shout out
Cooley.
And now that we paid our sponsor, we can move on.
Yeah, that's actually dope.
So yeah, it was quite. So your relationship, guys, your personalities, would you say they're the same? They're different? How would you describe them? Who's got a stronger personality? Who's the more toned down one? How would you describe that sort of thing?
I'd say Kanyisa has got a stronger personality, and Mna, I've got a toned down personality. Like, I'm that guy, you know. Kanyisa is straightforward. Kanyisa, he speaks his mind. You know, if you set him, he confronts you. He tells you how he feels.
Yeah.
Mna, he'll have to explain how I am.
And even if someone hurts Ukanya, I'm going to be the one, because once you hurt him, I also get hurt automatically.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be the one who's going to speak to that person and say, you know what? This happened between you and Kanya, and I don't like the way you treated my twin brother. You know, when he's hurt, I am hurt. So please, let us sort this. I'm that kind of person. I am very strict. I can be, my daughter knows that. I've got a daughter. My daughter knows that. I am very strict, but I'm a very loving father. I'm a very loving person.
Yeah.
And caring, but very strict.
Let's talk about, because I think you've introduced the twin dynamics, right?
Yes.
So you are the stronger one, and you're very protective of your brother. And I think the last time you said you kind of father.
Yes.
Kanya. Do you have a particular story that you can tell us where you had to father Kanya in the past?
Yes. I remember clearly when we were in grade 10. When we were in high school, let me put it like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
In high school, I was busy with church, and I wanted Ukanya to also go to church. I was a choir master. I was very busy with SCO. It was one of those churches where people are saved.
Choir master kanjani ungakwazi ukucula?
Hey.
Shame. At the time, we were like, both of us. We were with school choir even in like primary.
Back in the days, primary years. I even won an award.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you did. Wow! Did you have to bring that up?
So going back to the question, so I was very strict. I always wanted Ukanya to go to church. We had prayers on Wednesdays. We had prayers on Fridays, prayer services on Fridays. But Ukanya was that person, he wanted to just go and do his things. And Ukanya couldn't He didn't know himself up until I had to leave the school that we were studying on because I failed grade 11. I had to leave. Then that's when Kanya had to do self-introspection that, Chini, actually, I am this Kanya. This is the Kanya that I was always was, but I couldn't come out because of there was this Kanyisa who acts like a father to me. So, pardon?
This distraction.
You were distracted.
Yeah. Oh, yes, there was this distraction. So now Ukanya was now able to be himself, to be the Kanya that we all know today. Ukanya is a PR guru. You know, most when you are a PR person, you have to be an outgoing person. So now he started to be that outgoing person when I left high school. And then when he gets to the to university, he was already himself. He was already able to stand for himself. And you know, Moss, I was not there when he went there, when he was starting university, but at least for that year, what I'm happy about is that he was able to stand for himself. He was able to do so many things without me. He was a peer educator. He was on drum. He was working on one of the local radio stations. Yay, he was everywhere, Ukanya, and he was praised everywhere, newspapers and everywhere. So when I got in there, I was like, oh, this is how my twin brother is living. So let me accept and move on. I'm gonna have my own life as well.
Okay.
Yes.
That's actually quite cool. So would you say though, and this just popped up in my head now, Kanyisa, would you say that your protective nature, and I think you probably saying he almost had to come out, and I'm trying to link this. Were you protective of him because of his sexuality, him being bisexual? Did that have an influence in it? Or is it just your personality that felt like you needed to play that role? Because I can imagine when we were growing up, that, you know, your brother coming out and saying that he's gay would be something that, I mean, we grew up, Emakaya is Lalini and the Lokshini. It's not the thing that is accepted as it is now. You know, it could have been a space where you felt like you had to do that for him, or was it just who you are?
It was for just who am I, as I used to do that. Even when we grew up, I used to protect him a lot. Okay. Irregardless of the sexuality does not have anything to do with that. Okay. As I'm still even protective now. He was on a party before the lockdown. He called me. He was so happy as the Cape Town people. So now I was busy shouting at him and saying, stop this thing. You need to come and sleep now. You must stop this thing. I was like, I felt so bad. I felt like, you know, now he needs my protection now. I feel like he's going to do something. He's going to hurt himself. I don't want anything. You know, there's a story that we were both. You want to say something?
Even though, sorry to cut you, even though this guy, this one, the one who calls himself my twin brother, he used to beat me when we were young, when we were babies. I'm told, Silele, we caught, if he wakes up first, he would beat me up to say, and then when my mother would put me on top of him, you know, when you're a baby, I'm like, that's always the type of person that I am. Yeah. But I'd never do anything. So I think also it started at a younger age, this thing of him being protective and yeah.
Can I just
yeah, guys, and there's abusive. I know they sound the same.
On that note, can I just say a story on what Kanya has just said? So the other day, I remember at home, Mom was building these steps to enter the kitchen.
Yeah.
Ne? So whilst it was still under construction, I pushed Ukanya there. He fell and he cried. And then my mother heard this. She took Uswazi. What do you call Uswazi in English?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She took Uswazi and gave it to
Abelungu.
Ukanya.
Abelungu will have to Google. Yeah.
Yeah. She took Uswazi and gave it to Ukanya and say, beat him. You must stop this thing of beating you. Beat him. Yeah. I ran the whole yard away from Ukanya because he was gonna beat me. You know, as much as quiet as he is, he can be a very, very hard person. I remember the other day, I don't know what happened to his shoe. We spoke about this not so long ago.
Yeah.
He himself doesn't even know what happened with the shoe or whether I took it or not. So he was sitting on top of me. He was sitting on top of my stomach, and he was clapping me. Where is my shoe? I was literally crying. So this thing was a vice versa. Okay. It was a win-win situation. Yeah. So the other day it's going to be me beating him. The other day it's going to be him beating me, whatever the case may be. So don't act like I was abusing you, Kanye.
Can you guys? Can you guys swim?
No, unfortunately. No. I don't even go close to water. I only drink water. I shower myself. You know, you see now we are on lockdown. I shower 3 times a week. So, yes. So,
okay. So, Kanyis,
yes, today it's Monday. Today I took a very long shower. You see, Monday, Tuesday I'm only brushing teeth. On Wednesday I'm brushing. I'm only washing my face. Then Thursday I will consider taking a shower. Then Friday and Saturday it's day off, either teeth or face. Then Sunday I take a full Nancy. It depends. So you know what I would say when we were still in Durban, when we are going out for shopping. My grandmother loves shopping. She loves shopping a lot. So now when we are going maybe to at Pavilion or Gateway, I would say, okay, when she says, okay, Masiambeni, then I know she's going to go back to the bathroom. She's going to take another hour. So for me, I'm going to bath when she says, let's go, let's leave.
For the third time.
Well, I'm asking this because there's a thing that they used to say about twins. And obviously, when Kanyisa, you in Cape Town, and there's the ocean there, Kuni Beach. There's a thing that they say that twins should never go in the ocean. And obviously, I don't mess with the ocean. I can't swim. So do you, obviously I'm Zulu and that thing exists within our people. Does that exist with you guys too? Because
it does. I mean, we were told that when we were very young, to an extent, it has been in our minds.
Still into our minds.
I remember growing up, I tried swimming on a Red Sea on our way home from school.
Yeah.
And I drowned. I drowned.
The ocean.
But at least it was a Red Sea. And one of my neighbors who can swim, saved me. So ever since then, even like going elwandle to the beach, we'd only like wear our shorts because we've got like beautiful legs. I'm proud to say that we've got beautiful legs, and then we've got our coin, and then we just throw our coin, and then we play here. When the water comes, we go back.
Tula, stop
When
it,
the
man.
water goes back, we don't go there. No.
Just here.
Yeah.
I went.
So it's quite the same.
Guys, Tula must stop commenting. I went.
The process of throwing coins, guys. I want to understand this throwing coins thing. Why are you throwing coins?
I don't know. It's a.
Can you explain this thing? Can you?
No, I was not explaining this. I was explaining that. You remember the one that was that part that we said Ulwandle aluzifuna into ezimdaka.
Yes.
Then that's what I explained. I didn't explain this one of the silver coin and twins. Maybe we.
Kuthiwa before ungene olwandle eziwele ne uyakhala.
I didn't want to touch the tissue today, but then you guys made me laugh. So.
Oh, okay. So you throw coins into the ocean, right? And apparently that's your way of telling ulwandle ukuthi, hey, Daniel,
I'm here.
Hey, I'm now coming. Hey, be nice. All right. Hey, be nice. Like, what rubbish is that?
It's one of, I guess it's one of the, is it a taboo or what? Is it a myth? Is it a taboo? What? I don't know. But it's one of those things, God, that are instilled in our heads in young age. That we end up doing, not knowing why are we doing them. But yeah. But also that, I think it instilled fear on us as twins. In the like, oh, when maboz dlalele manzini, hlala pha, musudlalele manzini. Hence, we never even like went for swimming courses or whatever.
Class, yes.
Because we're like,
there's no. Yeah, there's no.
We must actually. I would like us to get a pair of twins. No, did I say a pair of twins? Well, I would like us to get twins, ne? Ababelu, and ask them, Uguti, if this thing actually exists in the white community. I doubt it.
No, I doubt it because they're probably surfing as we speak.
Yeah.
Right. That's a great idea, though.
We'll find out.
That's a great. I'll see on my list about who do I know.
That's fine.
That would be actually. Yeah. We'll have to do that investigation.
Yeah.
Now, tell me, how often do you guys get mistaken for each other?
It happens a lot. You know, when I meet Apejobek, for example, people that knows Ukanyisa that I don't know, they would call me Ukanyisa, Kanyisa. And now when he meets people that knows him, that knows me, they'll be like, Kanya. Though these people, they know in the Bana Ukanya Mulu, and they know in the Bana Amawele, but they always like make that confusion. And also Namakamawe too, I have a colleague that calls me Ukanyisa, which I do not know in the Bana where he learned, how he knows it.
We have tried that,
Mina, I'm being called Kanya. Wherever I'm working, I'm being called Kanya.
That's intense.
Yes, because also Kanyisa, like the people in the industry, like in the entertainment industry, when they see him, they'd always be like, "How Kanya? Ulana?
Are you here as well?"
And then I'm sure when they find out that you guys are twins, they say something stupid like, "Oh, why didn't you guys tell me you were twins?" And you just like, Like, am I supposed to walk around telling everybody, hey, by the way, I'm a twin? People accept that bullshit.
It's ridiculous. It's nonsense. So everyone who's watching this from home, when we introduce ourselves, we're not going to tell you we're twins. Like, I'm not going to be like, yeah, Ikama Utulem Kize. Yeah, just by the way, yeah, I'm a twin. Just letting you know.
Yeah,
it's not going to happen.
I mean, and I get people coming up to me and starting conversations like and then eventually they pick up from the blank look, Uguti. You have no idea what I'm talking about. And then, so in the beginning, you know, like when someone starts going on, you don't want to be rude and say, okay, wait, buddy, look, hold on, I'm quasi. So you sort of keep the conversation going, because sometimes you think it's someone you know, right? And you just like,
yes,
where did I meet you? And then as the conversation proceeds, you're just like, I'm cousin Hamber, so strip club, man.
Kanyisa get a lot when people mistaken him Kanyisa would go on with the conversation, because like we share everything, and sometimes I tell him about ban so many people are allowed to and he would like literally make the conversation, and then when he's done he'd be like, by the way, I'm not Kanya, I'm Kanyisa. So
that's what happened when I used to visit him ever city. When I first visited him, I met so many of his classmates, and they were like, I'm Kanya, the assignment, Mr. Peter, don't. At that time, I didn't know the modules. And I was like, okay. So when Ukanya told me about the modules, now I was able to respond. Oh, Ucholea, aman, you do this and that, man. So and then they'll be like, hey, when Kanya all alone.
Taking your advice.
No, but
we clearly did.
Oh, it's so nice to be a twin. It's so nice.
The last time we spoke, we had a conversation about your taste in women, which was very similar.
Yes.
Which was very similar. And it was interesting how when Kanya was explaining his taste in women, and Kanyisa had the very same taste, right? So I want to now have a conversation about Kanya. How then do you decide whether today you are going to hook up with a man and tomorrow it's going to be female? How does that work? Is it like, do you see your type of woman and go, nai type siya madoda? Or how does it work? Obviously, being a bisexual male, and do you ever feel like when Kanyisa, when he has got the kind of girl that you would like, and obviously you know that he likes men too, do you look at him and go, you bastard, leave her for me? Because
I'm always, because we've got the same taste when it comes to girls.
Yeah.
So I always say, but Dasakaya, you don't deserve this one. Give this one to me, man. Give her to me.
You've got boys. So you've got boys to choose from.
And then wait.
Yes.
And then imagine, has he ever been like, okay, bro, tata?
You're always galog. Me, I've got a way of getting to him. You just say, hey, okay.
Yes. To answer the question, when babumkhize name. Babumkhize ukuthula kanene.
Which one is Babumkhize?
Babumkhize untokozo.
Untokozo no Baba Mkhize.
Hayi wo. Baba Mkhize.
Oh, Untokozo no Baba Mkhize, yes. Uyabona wena Ntokozo wena mfo wena. Into inje le. When it comes to abochiri, yabo, they my second choice abochiri. Nje kubone yabo like mhlelo umntana yo yabona yabo. Not just into bana like ndiphambene yabona namhlanje ndithi umso ndibetha ngapha no yabo but yabo ways akho kubona.
You're different with Amajita, and when you see a girl that you like, then you're like, yeah, man, why not?
Yeah. And also, fana, even when I come with my gay friends and the lady is interested in me, I'll make the conversation with the lady. Okay. Have a conversation. But because some of them, they'll be like, oh my goodness, I know you. Oh my goodness, oh wow. So, I have to. So feeling entertained and then decide that like him okay, do I take her numbers? Social media or but if I'm not interested, but like hi. And then it ends there.
No. So now Kanya is bisexual, right? And Kanya is straight. As twins, have people in the past expected Uguti, both of you are going to be bisexual, or both of you are going to be gay, or people understand that it's a one thing?
I get that a lot. And he blocks them, especially on social media. He blocks them. People will be like, he's your twin brother. Also, no. That's one question that I hate. Yeah. So we can't have a conversation, me and you. Are you gonna ask me about my twin brother? My twin brother who is not here, and he's not. And I hate involving him in my business, which is not something that he is. I had someone who recently, I didn't tell you about this, Kanyisa, who confessed the other time, because I always post about my twin brother. I love this guy. He sent me a DM and then he was like, can you please tell your twin brother to unblock me? He blocked me and the time I was so obsessed with him. So
do you know that on Facebook I've got someone that I'm going to block as well? This dude, man, is acting so weird. We always comment, I'm a Facebook, so in order to have likes and comments, you have to comment into everybody most. Yeah, whenever you see a comment, you comment.
You must engage.
Yeah, you must engage.
Yeah.
And the nigga, man, I'm suspecting the nigga fall in love with me. Now the nigga says, on the inbox, the nigga says, hi, man. So, when can I come and pick you up? And I was like, when can you come and pick me up? This is weird. Okay, no, it's fine. I brushed that off. And then I was like, I said, oh, no, man, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry I didn't respond to your question. I was so busy lately. He said, oh, no, it's fine. When you give me your number so that when you're busy, I can just give you a call. I was like, I think you know what time, my city. Baleka, Genya was a baby. I don't see the flu getting pulled. Why? Of to Rusella Bell, I
get that a lot. But
so okay, that's why I don't mind having friends like them on my Facebook, on any social network. But when I see that you are so into me, to save myself, I block you.
So I feel like then everybody must watch this video so that they stop asking me, when am I getting married? Because
please.
Like, just because one is bisexual doesn't make the other one bisexual. Just because the other one is married doesn't mean that I should get married, even though I want to. But stop asking.
I think Labante Eskuluma nabo, ne? At one point they had the same password.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
How does that happen, guys? One password.
Are you guys going to ignore the knife?
I don't know.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the knife.
Now, our passwords literally, they are similar, even they are similar. How we create passwords is similar. If you could like die, I'd try and crack his password for something before he knows or whatever. How we create passwords is very similar. When he sends me money, he sends me like the same numbers. When I send him money, he's gonna expect the same numbers. Like it's, I don't know. It's
And one time, Facebook kicked both of us out. Because, even Facebook is confused. It doesn't know whether there's an A at the end or there's a Kanyisa, there's an SA, or hey, Facebook was so confused. He kicked us out. And then when
Zuckerberg what? Yazinda bubabili. Bahambe.
Do you know anyone else? You didn't ask this question, and I don't know why you didn't ask it. How do we know that we're identical twins? Do you know anyone? Even Facebook recognizes us as identical twins. Ask me how.
How?
Yes.
When
How?
posts a picture of himself alone or of himself with other people, Facebook would send me a notification that says, Ukanyisa uploaded a picture that you might be in.
Yes.
I get
that you might be. He is not there. He might be there.
Don't you get it? Facebook is recognizing me in you.
So guys, that's actually when the facial recognition first came out, the iPhone X, I was able to unlock Tula's phone with my face.
You still can.
I still can. He can unlock mine, I can unlock his.
Kanya.
He tried his, we didn't try the face recognition on my iPhone, but he tried his finger.
The finger.
I think it didn't work.
The finger.
It didn't work.
It's not gonna work. Because the thing with fingerprints is that everyone in the world has fingerprints. Okay. But the face.
The face.
If it's like
literally.
So now see face recognition so that when
but I've got my.
No, I don't have any closing remarks. Besides, good buffet too, it was great. Thank you so much for his katsenu. I'm looking forward for us to hook up. I don't know who's in since Abani been corona like Cape Town, but we'll look at that.
And since I always like meet the people that always wishes to meet him, which I don't know when they're going to meet him. Like the Mambofu twins, they're very good friends of. Whenever we meet, where is your tweet? Come with your tweet. Where is your tweet, Wayne? Come with your tweet. Where's my tweet? Who's a Wuhan? So
time.
Because at the end of the day, these.
When Mr. Wuhan, how often do you come up to Joburg?
Sure. That was a long time ago.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
All right.
Unfortunately.
As we read down, basically, you must, after lockdown, you must plan a trip. Uzeguli. That's it.
Not a problem.
Is a team in Cape Town. So, yes.
You must come out. Gentlemen, good night. It has been real. Thank you for this evening.
Thank you.
And we shall meet in the streets.
Yeah.
It was indeed a pleasant
Sorry, Jen,
Right.
I've got something for you, ne?
Wow.
I don't know.
All right. I stop.
That was coming.
Gentlemen, good night.
Thank you so much. Hey, this one. Did you see that, Tulas?
Gimana kahle?
Hey, yeah, this one.
Kanya, please leave that for us, please, Baba.
Baby.